to see how he performs in this game. I think it's a very, very difficult round.
Yeah. What about the other heroes, though? We have Lifestealer with the Infest Bomb potential into the Storm Spirit, which was the last pick from Gaimin.
The Storm pick was very good.
See if they can execute properly in the mid game. Try to get some pickoffs here onto OG. How many Midases can we see this game from OG?
I don't think BZM usually buys Midas and Pango, so
yeah,
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say 0.
0.
Is
the
Void?
Viper Midas.
Maybe Uragi will buy one.
What does it
I mean, Faceless Void buys it from time to time, right? And Amar buys one every game, so I think it could be 2 still.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. It definitely could. And on the side of Gaimin Gladiators, yeah, Lifestealer, probably the only one who would ever buy it, really. If you buy Primal Beast Midas, you're playing the hero wrong. I'll go out and say that right now.
Maybe he needs it real bad this year because of the bad matchups.
I think that's not a good look.
I mean, what kind of itemization can you go for Primal Beast to try to mitigate like the counters that you're going up against?
I mean, you obviously have to get BKB, right?
That's every game.
Yeah,
no
but
different.
you have to get it even more this game. You have to get 2 BKBs this game, I think.
Oh, so a refresher. Okay.
But you don't have mana for that, so you need some sort of item to give you mana. So you're gonna hope that you find...
All right, give me the full list of items that will allow him to have double BKB.
Is he getting the robe or not?
Let's just say everything goes his way.
Okay, BKB phase boots, robe, refresher, and then is wand enough? I don't actually know. It's probably close.
I don't know. His mana pool is atrocious. Taiga taking pretty heavy damage in the bot lane here. Dyrachyo pops the rage, take off those poison attacks.
I mean, he could also go BKB refresher and 6 mangoes.
Okay, sure. That sounds a little less than ideal.
He has 3 of them already. He's halfway there.
So he just needs to not use them.
He almost has his first major item, 6 mangoes.
Maybe if you could get the mango tree, then it would be. Oh, right, then you don't have to buy
it. Missed that so much, Misha.
Yeah. Onslaught with the trample, lots of damage. I mean, you talked about how Uragi can deal with this, but what about Jakiro?
Yeah, Jakiro is not particularly good against Primal in lane, so Misha definitely has to be careful about positioning. One of the upsides to Jakiro over certain other supports is it has pretty high base HP, so getting the full kill is difficult, but you put a lot of pressure and you do economic damage. Jakiro's probably going to have to buy salves here if he keeps getting pressured. But yeah, it could be better, it could be worse. There are certain other supports that absolutely get bodied by Primal, and Jakiro is not really in that category, but it's also not the greatest.
We are many minutes away from this happening, so I don't know why I'm bringing it up now.
Tier 5 neutral items?
No, actually, for once, you're incorrect.
I can't believe it.
Well, I'm bringing this up because I know you're such a big fan of Clockwork, but I'm seeing the Aghanim Scepter at this tournament. It hasn't been picked up as much because it's a lot of it is support and you have to get the gold, but when it's picked up, it feels impossible to play against a lot of the time.
Yeah, I think the biggest upside to it is just the vision, right? If you're playing support Clock and you just spam out the rockets in key moments, you get a lot of information, which is very powerful. I do think in this game, Taiga is more likely to go Force Staff, though. I just think it's too good to not buy. Playing against Lifestealer, you're playing against Primal Beast. Oh, Taiga, by the way, taking some hefty damage down here. We'll be fine, though.
Yeah, has to be careful with that Ghoul Frenzy, of course, level 1. Very important spell for Lifestealer.
I mean, unless they see incredible value in getting the multiple rockets, I think the best Clockwork build in this game is probably Force Staff Lotus. Get the Lotus against the Global Silence for any teammate of your choosing so you can save them. It's a great way of countering Storm Spirit because he can't really Vortex unless he BKBs. And the Force Staff, just amazing, right? Primal, Lifestealer, even Storm. If the hero at least turns around before they get pulled by Vortex, you can reset their position pretty well. We need to 45 from that level 1 to 2. One of the biggest spell upgrades in the entire game, in my opinion. All right, good setup.
Mid with the Frostbite, a lot of damage to BZM, but he gets off the Swash.
Oh, the
miss from Boom.
I still got
the low ground, but he still finds the kill in the end.
Very close.
That was very close.
Dyrachyo, I think this is the right idea with this Invis rune. And Dyrachyo, Mars, no idea.
And there's the initiation. He has to stand his ground with the Nether Toxin and the right clicks. It's actually, he's just going to rot away inside. So it's a 1-for-1, and now Celery with the rotation of BZM will be taken out. So
OG are considering a move.
Radiant are scanning.
Aaron got the Infest Bomb ready to come, but the action's going to start onto Celery, who's just dead right off the bat. The Global Silence comes, though. Rolling Thunder already activated. As Dyrachyo able to claim himself the first kill. They're going to find another on top as Amar falls. The buyback was used on the Celery. You can see the BKB already activated from Ace. And Taiga at the root keeps him in place, and Celery's buyback ends up being worth it. So double kill for Boom as Gaimin taking a big fight for themselves, although BZM able to claim
bait a fight. I think they know that they're not going to get it in time.
Yeah, they back out for now. Flashback already used as the hook shot comes in, will connect, but there's the global silence into the pulverize, so it looks like Taiga will be the first to fall. Gets off the cogs. Oh no, BZM stuck inside the cliff essentially. Again, after the shield crash, finally finds his way to the high ground, and Celery will be the first kill on the side of OG, but the buyback now onto the Jakira. But there we see Yuragi with the Chronosphere, all on the lifesteal, and he is dead. 50 seconds of no Dyrachyo, and that might mean OG gets Roche, but we'll see. Oh, the uproar, this is gonna feel real good. Oh yeah. Into the pulverize as hookshot into live. Taiga. No, BZM is here to try to help.
He's disarmed there.
Yeah, Gaimin just disengaging a bit as okay. Celery with the freezing field just wants to hit the
Viper with the 3k health as we've covered. You've got Greaves on clock. Tango's got
Yuragi, he gets initiated on.
Okay,
he gets blown up from 100 to 0 instantly.
Like I said, they don't have the damage, Shannon. It's well, case in point right there.
If they're able to use, they're not able to do anything with it as the Macropire used to slow down Ace, but he's going to be fine.
He was eyeing up the Shivas, but he changed it now to Refresher.
He gets hook shot, and the cogs back in, but the zip in. Oh, the instant bash onto Boom. He has to use his Yules just to keep himself alive. We'll have to zip away now, as even the Infest is used to actually disengage. Looks like Tofu's going to be the sacrifice, but that was an instant bash from the Swash after the zip in from the Storm Spirit. A little bit unfortunate for Gaimin, but they don't lose too much.
I believe the math on getting a bash when you... Oh, hang on.
They're going to go back in, and you can see they're going to blow up Amar right off the bat. And the buyback from the Silencer just to get the global silence off, and now the Pulverize coming through as well. Double kill for Dyrachyo as Yuragi wants to try to...
left. They don't, I think. None of them are on their supports, so maybe that's just not a possible play. Ace is showing himself.
Yeah, he was looking for something. He's going to get gone on again, though, and he's going to be bursted again. He does have buyback if he wants to expend it, but it looks like OG will likely just attempt to get back to base. So Gaimin again.
Oh boy,
yeah,
now we're pretty much back to a 50-50.
Radiant's
so anything, anyone's game again.
Dire's middle tower.
That's hook shot. Dyrachyo no more with the Aegis. He's going to get pushed back, but he gets the Infest off in a creep, healing up a little bit, trying to get his HP back via right-clicking, but it's not going to happen. But the reinforcements have arrived as Boom able to get one. But Taiga buys back into the game. Ace pops the BKB, now focusing on Amar with that trample, doing quite a bit of damage. Now we'll have to just TP out, but he gets back. Whoa!
Oh, it's too far forward. Like maybe each team needs a Lotus Orb or something like that to maybe protect a little bit from these jumps.
I'm over here.
He's gonna get hookshot on, and the item is still down there, but he pops the uproar. No more bashes as a result, at least temporarily. Dyrachyo's come to play as well. There's a zip in from Boom. The focus again onto Yuragi, and he's dead again. Third time they've done this. Taiga, he's in his jetpack, and he's TPing home. They find a lone Jakira attempting to go high ground. No Storm for 15 seconds. You can see Ace does have buyback, despite being dead for 50 right now. Hook shot, and Tofu, he is donezo.
No buyback on him.
Yeah, 90 seconds of no silencer. That is big. Now they're focusing down onto Celery. He does have buyback himself, but Amar and company really want to go deep. The Chronosphere completely wins other than Amar, and that is going to likely be the death of him. We'll see if he gets the tips or not, but either way, technically speaking, Gaimin does defend, and now the zip from Boom, finding the Jakiro. Double kill for him now. So they defend. As Ace is infested on, you can see Gaimin. If they can get the nice little cheeky kill on the BZM, that'll be a dieback. Okay. Zip, okay, that's the Aghanim Scepter, Electric Vortex onto the both supports, and they're both dead just like that. And now, pulverized, but the Eon Disc procs is BZM trying to find some distance. Dyrachyo and company trying to focus down Yuragi again. There's the onside, there's the first death.
Do they have more stuns?
We'll see. Spawns back in, Frostbite is dispelled instantly. Celery getting it, okay. Boom goes in with another big stun. The Yule's keeping BZM alive, but this might be the death of him. Gets off the short, and the swashbuckle, he's alive! But there's the onslaught again! Are you serious? BZM still lives! That would have been an enormous kill,
So
just based on...
the Primal Beast has two amazing choices to make. At 25, you either double the duration of Pulverize, or you make it Pierce BKB.
BZM gonna use his shard, but they're gonna try to focus down Amar. The open wounds is ripping him a new one, but there's the Chronosphere! Oh, he gets popped outside! Boom will live! Unbelievable! And we'll see if they're able to turn this around as Urangi. Oh my god, he time walks everything off! But BZM is taking the brunt of the damage, uses the shield crash, trying to get back to his base, but the onslaught finally finishes off the Pangolier. Dyrachyo barely alive as the Uproar doing a good amount of damage, but
Buyback,
a
so
very late game BKB.
He got it minute 53. Okay, Taiga.
Is that going to be the kill onto support? But there's a global silence. Boom comes in with a beautiful electric vortex onto 2. The support is already dead, and Amar extremely low on top. But he pops the cheese. Now he's taking the right clicks from Dyrachyo. But there's the Chronosphere with the macro pyre on top. Isn't enough to take out Dyrachyo. It's going to be close. He gets silenced, so cannot rage, cannot use open wounds. But he dies and buys back. 3 dead for OG. No buybacks available, and that might do it. Gaimin will have a free path to this next Roche.
They're going to get
free
Misha
path
too.
potentially for the game.
Misha doesn't have buyback either. There's going to be 4 dead on the sidelines.
Misha is done.
If they've kept track of the buybacks, they don't do this. So Gaimin Gladiators don't actually know the game state here. This is 100% over.
The org will give them the more Roche kills.
We promised you would bring you the...
Oh, we get to see Life Stealer Aghanim Scepter. Uragi, he's going to get punished. The sheep stick is there. Please use Infest on top of him. For the love of God, no, we won't. But it's a full team wipe, and GG is called as GG. Gaimin Gladiators extend it to game number 3. What a game. I was not expecting them to come back, but
No.
that was it the second Roche? That, or is it the
one
first?
they snuck.
The one they snuck.
Yeah, they were
basically won in the
10K
game.
behind. What an insane comeback this was.